For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ralph Tater. And before I start this stream, I want to say a special thank you to Mutt because my channel that I was going to do this on, YouTube has decided that I cannot go live yet for whatever reason, even though I already have 50 subscribers. That said, I would like to extend a very special thank you for allowing me to bring you all this very important message about my wife here on Mutt's channel. I also need to thank Mrs. Mutt because I know she tends to like to stay drama free, and I don't want to upset her by bringing drama to her channel. But again, this is all very important. You're welcome, Ralph. And you're right, it is important, and I don't think that Mrs. Mutt is going to mind you sharing Roxanne's experiences. So, tell me, Ralph, how is Roxanne doing now that she's been set free? She's doing very well, thank you, Mutt, for asking. Right now, she is visiting New York. She's visiting the Pirates. Yes, everything is fine, Deb. Everything's just fine. She's visiting, but back to your question, but she is visiting Ninja and the Pirates up in New York right now. And from the pictures that she's sending almost daily, thank you, she seems to be having a great time. Well, that's good, Ralph. She deserves it. No, Miss Russell, not NYC. She's further upstate. I'm not sure exactly where, but upstate. It's an undisclosed location for her safety. But anyway, I wanted to share poor Roxanne Tater's experiences while she was basically being held captive by that person. I see. Well, I've never been to New York, Miss Russell, but it's okay. Now, I'm going to need to finish. Good morning. Good morning, Nancy. Anyway, like I was trying to say, Roxanne was plucked from the river near her captor's home and driven back to the trailer where this individual lived. I shouldn't say trailer, I should say camper. No running water, no shower, just a poop bucket and a bucket to bathe in when her captor would allow her to bathe at all. She also marked Roxanne with her name, her captor's name, I mean, on her hip, so that she would be able to identify Roxanne in a crowd. Thank goodness, while she's been in New York, a very special friend has taken her to a tattoo removal parlor and had that nasty tattoo along with several others removed from Roxanne. You see, Roxanne was held captive in the bottom of a laundry basket under dirty underwear. And she was harassed by her captor's dog, who, oddly enough, is now being, it would seem, abused herself. Or himself, excuse me. He's got a naked
message for you, son.
What seems to possibly be fleas. Thank goodness Roxanne never had to deal with fleas. She had to deal with not eating for days, not bathing for weeks, and being forced to live in the bottom of a hamper. She was even forced to steal a Jeep at one point and pose in the said Jeep. Excuse me. Rick Ralph? Who is Rick Ralph? I don't know this Rick Ralph. Yes, she did have a spa day, and it was glorious for her. I am so happy for her that she was able to have that. She deserves it. I'm sorry, Mac, but I'm having to tell the truth about the conditions that poor Roxanne was having to live under with her captor. I refuse to mention her captor's name here because I don't think she deserves to be mentioned at all. But I have to find a way to mention her without giving away her actual name. Yes, I've seen that Jeep, Yancy. It's a pretty pink Jeep. I've seen that Jeep. It's gorgeous. Thank you, Deb. She's really enjoying New York, but I have to admit that I really do miss my wife. But I'm doing okay myself because I know that she really needs this time away to gather herself. So am I, Captain Starling. I felt horrible. You see, we had befriended the woman that became her captor. Oh. And because of that, I was even drugged and held captive for a short time. And was unable to rescue Roxanne myself, and I feel horrible about that. I feel like that makes me a bad husband, that I was not able to save Roxanne. Myself. Yes, Captain Starling, she actually went to Six Flags and the Hurricane Water Park there and had a great time. She made new friends in the rock garden, and they have started calling her Roxy of all things.
No.
No. Oh, I believe that Mrs. Mutt just came in and was talking to one of the cats.
Your kittens had Scott's chicken bones.
Oh no, that's not good. Oops.
Sorry.
Yes, apparently she's having a great time there. I'm afraid she's gonna have such a good time that she's not gonna want to come home to me, to be honest. Hey, Red Mama, how are you? Hello, Julian. Yes, she seemed to have a really good time at the water park. I personally want to see her abuser jailed, but we don't have any physical proof. Yes, she does seem to be looking fantastic now that she's gotten rid of that stank, as you call it.
Unfortunately, honey,
What?
the law doesn't recognize rocks as having rights. I'm sorry, Ralph.
What?
I'm sorry.
No. No. That's an abomination. Rocks have rights.
I'm sorry, Ralph.
Rocks have rights. Mrs. Mutt just said that rocks don't have rights.
The police don't recognize the rocks as having rights.
The police? Puh!
Our legal system.
Rocks don't have rights. That's crazy.
They don't recognize our animals as having rights for squat either. You realize you're in the way here, but
No two rocks are the same. You're right. Roxanne and I are total opposites. That's why we are so attracted to one another. You know, the whole opposites attract thing. Hello, Gangster Granny. How are you? Hopefully she'll be coming home, Gangster Granny, and we have a proper honeymoon planned. We're thinking about going to Colonial Williamsburg.
are we having a double honeymoon?
Maybe. We need to discuss it with Mutt. Yeah, you do, Ralph. I kind of need to know what's going on here, buddy. A double honeymoon? You want to visit? I'm thinking I'm gonna need some time with my wife, folks. Remember, she is married. Let Roxanne tour. The Roxanne, the Roxanne Ooh La La countrywide tour. Whatever makes her happy. The Roxanne countrywide tour. Now, the only thing I would request is on her luggage that you put a bumper sticker for whatever state she's in on her luggage. I'm not in between a rock and a hard place. Whatever y'all want to do, folks. Whatever y'all want to do. Anyway, like I said, whatever makes Roxanne happy. I guess we could do a Where's Waldo kind of thing and call it Where's Roxanne? Where in the world is Roxanne? And have people take pictures of wherever she is at that time. Hard Rock Cafe tour, yep. We could do that. There's one in Virginia Beach as well. There's also one in New Orleans that I know Roxanne has talked about visiting. Maybe she can make her way out to Arizona and visit the really big rocks out in the desert. Tater tots. Yeah, we could have tater tots. One of these days we'll have tater tots. Hopefully they all look like Roxanne. Exactly, Nancy. That would be ideal. I'd love to be able to see my Roxanne see the world. The only thing I would ask is that I get to see the videos, please. And maybe post them on the channel. Roxanne and I have briefly discussed it prior to her untimely time in captivity. Captain Starling.
Message for you, son.
Sorry, gang. Mutt's holding the other camera. He's having problems with his shoulder. True enough, Red Mama. She is living a great life. And I'm holding the fort down here at home.
No.
Three dots. Yes, the three dots. What about the three dots? Yes, hit the like button, folks. Hit the like button. Yep, we have 15 viewers and 12 likes. So which three of you haven't hit the like button? Which of you three haven't hit the like button? Probably.
In the tank, by the way. So it brought you up to a little over 3/4.
Yes.
The rent is all on the table.
Way too much personal information being given out on this live stream right now.
Ew.
Can I, Captain Starlink? Do you think Ralph, or excuse me, do you think Red would agree to that? Or Red Mama? I wouldn't want to intrude. Like I said, I wouldn't want to intrude. And I know that Mutt's pirate adjacent, as he says. Yes, well. Say hi to Mrs. Mutt. Get this stuff out. Mutt has an eye patch. Maybe I can borrow it. Yes, I'm going hat shopping later this week, actually. Say hi, Mrs. Mutt.
Hello. Forgive me, I'm just putting some wedding pictures together in frames.
Yes, she's putting her and Mutt's wedding pictures together in frames to give to Mutt's mother and to Mrs. Mutt's aunt. Oh, I know how to smile. Red Mama. I'm just really still upset with the whole captor situation.
Aw.
Mutt's not cracked, Mac.
Excuse me again, I forgot to grab something.
No worries. So, does anyone have any questions? I'll happily answer them as best as I can.
Here's your crown.
It was a hard rock. A hard rock. How old am I? Most rocks are at least 1,000 years old.
Well, that's most, not necessarily you, right?
That's true, but see, I lived in a river for a long, long time. And in all that time, we didn't have a clock, or a calendar, so I'm not sure how old I am. I just know I'm really old.
You didn't keep track of the winters?
Not like I should have.
Okay, it was just a question. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be nosy.
A little over a year now, including her time in captivity. We had gotten married just before. Well, just before. So technically, we're still newlyweds. Mm. So am I. And you know what they say that should happen to witches, don't you, Red Mama? They should be burned at the stake, or tarred and feathered. Or
Don't
dunked.
forget dunked.
Or dunked. I was getting ready to say, or dunked to see if they float. Hmm? Hmm. What's my favorite song? Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Take me to the river, wash me in the water.
Take me to the river. Wash me in the... What are you doing, Mrs. Mutt? You got that song stuck in my head now. Take me to the river and wash me in the water. She looks fantastic.
I am so glad they got rid of all those tattoos.
Yeah, me too. Especially that one down at her hip with her captor's name in big letters.
Mm-hmm.
Why do witches wear breeches? To get a grip on the broomstick. Oh boy. Here we go with the bad jokes, ladies and gentlemen. Max a comedian. We got 10,000 of them out of work right now, and he's trying to be funny. But I give him credit. Yep, that is one of Mutt's kittens that that he and Mrs. Mutt are trying to find a forever home for. I believe that one is called Volley, which was one of Loki's children. Nari's already found his sister's already found a home.
His twin.
His twin. Volley.
Nari was the twin.
Right, Nari was the twin. How did Roxanne and I meet? Mutt set us up on a blind date. Oh, Volley just jumped on, I think it's Fenrir. If anybody wants a kitten, we have 3. We have Volley, who is a tabby. We also have Fenrir and Hella, which are both solid black cats.
And all are as sweet as can be.
We went to Vegas in an ice cream truck. No, we did not meet in a strip bar. There was a Waffle House next to the strip bar. Roxanne was on break. Oh, did I just say that out loud? Don't tell Roxanne I told y'all that. In a Waffle House, that's right, Waffle House. Yes, she is, and that's why we're not going to tell her that I put that out there by mistake. It just sort of, well, slipped out. See, neither one of us has always been members of the genteel society, as it were. We're both a little bit rough around the edges. Well, yep, very classy now. Shines like a diamond. Oh, wait, I can't sing. Sorry, gang.
It's time for the next one, Loki.
Nope, it wasn't a Hard Rock Cafe, Yancy. It was actually a Waffle House. I had just gotten off work on the night shift.
Next to the Rock Hard Strip Club.
Huh?
Next to the Rock Hard Strip Club.
Yes, next to the strip club called Rock Hard. Oh, there's more. There's more coming, Mac. Trust me, there's more coming. Hold on a minute, folks. Give me just a second. Mutt needs to set the phone down. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can flip this without having. Let's see if I can get him to sit there. Everybody says I need to smile more. Well, there you go, folks. Hold on a minute. I will get those to you as soon as I can. Double Agent Bears. No, I won't. Thank you, Kelly. I don't think so, but thank you for saying so, Bears. Excuse me. Nope, I don't have any coal in my jeans. I've just been laying out in the sun, face up, a little more. Virginia in the summertime is, woo, is it hot?
Does Roxanne wear a bikini roll?
Yep, she sure does. And is she ever sexy in that bikini? I hope so. I hate to see her hurting, because I love her so much. Summertime, summertime. There I go, trying to sing again. I'm pretty sure she is. I know Mutt and Mrs. Mutt are just beside themselves that they can't make it. They said that if they could have made it, they'd have brought me up so I could spend some time up there with all of you as well.
Where in New York are they?
Can I ask where in New York you are? Mrs. Mutt would like to know, roughly.
Yeah, roughly. I'm just curious. Are they anywhere near Elmira?
Are y'all anywhere near Elmira? Is that where the party's gonna be?
Mm-hmm. Sometime today, if you can manage it. Get a couple of good pictures of the remaining kittens. I might have someone who wants to adopt them all.
Okay.
Adopt them all?
One of them.
I was gonna say, wow. Sorry, folks.
We will see what we can do.
Yeah, we'll get that. We can get that to him later today. Party pirate. Oh, the pirate party's in Ohio.
Oh,
Ohio.
I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Yeah, so did I. She's just spending time in New York now, getting gussied up.
Oh, Mutt.
Yes. Oh, look at that.
We're halfway there.
Halfway to the wedding pictures. Nice. We can't show those pictures on the stream though.
I got 2 of the frames done.
Nice. Like I said, Mrs. Mutt is working on her and Mutt's wedding pictures.
Did one of you mean to give me extra?
Yes.
Yes.
Hold on a minute.
Yes. And we'll discuss it after my live stream.
Okay.
If nothing else, he will text you.
Yes.
So, well, folks, if there's no more questions, I know Mutt has to take care of a couple of things. So, I'm going to call this one a short. Although it's been 41 minutes, I don't know how short that actually is.
Okay, gotta go.
Alright. I'll just text you later.
Sorry, gang.
Have a good night at work, Alex.
I'm done. It'll probably be hot. I'll probably work outside.
Joyful.
The best man at our wedding was the faceless roommate. So while we do have pictures with him in them, I have not posted any of them on the internet.
Neither have I.
Thank you, Yancy.
No.
I'm sure I will, Captain Starling. And Mutt has agreed that any pictures that are sent, that he has permission to do so, he will make into a slideshow movie. So that will be more content. And you all everybody can see what's going on with Roxanne. Miss Russell's back, yay! Well, give Kayla a hug for us too, please. Yes, I'm taking some time for myself while Roxanne is
Yes,
on her
Ralph
world
is doing
tour.
some self-care.
Yes, Ralph is. Yes, I'm doing self-care, as Mrs. Mutt just said. Wait, Red Mama, what did Red say about me being an honorary pirate? I'm sure some of the other pirates would like to know. Oh, I have no doubt, Captain Starling.
We may have an honorary pirate living in the house now. He'll be unbearable. Oh my god.
Are we gonna have to get him an eye patch?
Yep, probably. Eye patch, bandana, maybe a sword.
Good Lord, I can only imagine.
I think I've got these backwards.
I can only imagine what that would be like.
No, because if I were facing up, I would have been on it.
Excuse me, gang. I may just have to do a pirate theme video. Cool. Mutt showed me the pictures you sent him of the one you're working on, Deb. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. I have the perfect name for my ship if I become a captain. I'll call it the Rock and Roll Express. I would love to see Sparky walk the plank. You know, Mac, you and I think a lot alike, buddy. You and I think a lot alike.
Is McGregor in there?
Yep.
Please tell him hello for me.
Mrs. Mutt said to say hello, Mac.
As well as Red Mama and the Admiral.
And hello to Red Mama and the Admiral.
I'm not sure who else.
And Captain Starling and Deb Russell from Mrs. Mutt.
Yes.
Not to my knowledge, no. She was never a squirrel. She was never a member of Squirrel Team 6.
What was that?
I'll explain later.
Are you saying I was never a squirrel?
No. No. Sparky was never a squirrel.
I know I responded to something about squirrel, but that was because my nickname was Squirrel out of high school.
No. When I'll explain let me or Mutt explain after my live. Deb Russell says hello, Mrs. Mutt. Max says, hello, lucky gal. That's directed to you.
Hello, what?
Lucky gal.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh, she's a big girl. 27 inches tall. How old is she again, Deb? She's a Russian Terrier, by the way. A black Russian Terrier. Oh, trust me, Captain Starling, he does. There you go, Mac. There you go. Mac says, two kind of rocks, big old goodies, and good old biggies.
Thank you, Deb. Everybody was saying I needed to smile more, so. Alright, Captain Starling, you have a good day.
Alright, baby boy.
Alright, gang. We're gonna call this one. I think Mutt needs to run and take care of something. So we're gonna go ahead and call this. I appreciate all of you for coming out and hanging out with me today. I really needed the encouragement. Alright, Deb. You have a good day, dear. Who knows? Maybe you'll see me in an eye patch the next time around. Eye patch, captain's hat, maybe a sword. Who knows? Might even walk around with a plank. Gonna try, Deb. Gonna try to keep smiling. Again, gang, everybody take care. And we'll see y'all real soon.
Alright, gang. I'll catch y'all later.
Bye, guys.
Much love. Bye, gang. And we are out.